Hey guys, Shane Simmons here, coming at you once again, and I'm going to do what I did just a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to take on 10 more of the roughest, toughest, trickiest, sneakiest town names in all of Appalachia. So I felt like, I've had a really tough week this week, to be honest with you. Just everything's gone against me from sun up to sundown, and I thought, what would make me feel better? What would get me out of this funk? Well, hitting a few home runs here tonight is going to put a smile back on this face, a song back in this heart, and going to turn everything around right here, right now, and you're going to be a witness to it. So, just happened to notice I got my Beckley Exhibition Mine t-shirt on too, and got that 2 or 3 years ago, and I just noticed that they are back open for this season, so I highly encourage you to check that out if you're in the area. It is well worth a stop and look-see. Has nothing to do with this video. They didn't sponsor me. They didn't give me a free ticket. They've done nothing for me, but I did see that I like this t-shirt. It's pretty cool too. Okay, getting into this thing. I'm going to start off with one tricky for everybody usually, but I spent a considerable amount of time in this town, and so I know it like the back of my hand. So this one is pronounced Matewan. Good old Matewan. Matewan Massacre, home of the Matewan, West Virginia. Nothing came to me. Moving on. This one, don't be tricked on this one. I might be tricked on this one. I know that there's the way it looks like it should be said, and it's wrong, right? But there's two other options, and I think it's Oceana. I think it's Oceana, like, yeah, I think so. I'm going with that. I'm sticking with that one. Final answer. Okay. Moving on to this one. There's actually two of these places. One's in Mercer County, West Virginia, and one's Smith County, Virginia. Oh, and by the way, the person that suggested Oceana was Pamela Jarrett Osborne, so thank you for that suggestion. So then we got Ceres, West Virginia, and Virginia. And that was suggested by Karen Brown, who I went to college with. It's many moons ago. The next one is another place I'm very familiar with, right down the road from my old hometown, and it is pronounced, drum roll please, Honaker, not Honaker, as so often is mispronounced, but it is Honaker. And that was suggested by Melissa Dobson. Oh my God, now I'm going to have to, I think I pronounced that name right, Melissa. Now they're as hard as the town names. Jeez, I don't know why I did that. This one, another place I've been to many times in my life, and that is Amanada. Believe it or not, it's not Ammonate or Ammonate or anything like that. It's Amanada. And that was suggested by Kimberly Thompson and Kevin Barnett. So, moving right along. This is one of probably the trickiest ones in my life. There's no way in the world that I can process that it's pronounced the way it is, but without further ado, it is Botetourt, and that's Botetourt, Virginia, and that is suggested by Susie Harold. I don't know how that R gets so silent, and even then you'd think it'd be Botetourt, but it's Botetourt. And here's another one, I'm pretty sure I've been through here before, I'm almost positive, but it is pronounced Whitwell. Whitwell, Tennessee, and he might look like Whitwell. And it should be that, I don't know, but it's Whitwell. Anytime I've heard anybody mention it, it's Whitwell. And that was suggested by Joshua Parsons. This one is my cohort in the Appalachian Project. And I don't know how many times I've heard this one mispronounced in my life, because I used to have some clients when I was in the bank, and we'd have to call in to another area, and invariably they would call it a different name, but it's Haysi. And everybody wants to call it Haysi for whatever reason, or Hazy. And but it's Haysi, and there's a great story behind that town name. I'll tell you that one other day. I don't have time today, but the next one is pronounced, locals will call it Maryville. I know you're going to say Maryville, and it's Maryville, but it's Maryville. People say it super fast and quickly like that, and I know several people from there, and that's how it sounds to me, Maryville. You know, somebody had the bank branch down there, the Maryville branch. And this is last but not least, and I'll save this one for last because this is the one that started this whole thing for me. I screwed it up last time. I practiced. I did push-ups, I ran laps, I did whatever I could do. I ate right, I trained, gave up every bad habit I had, and I still screwed it up. I don't know what more I can do, but this is where I get it's going to either be a repeat or revenge for me. So I'm going to try to, I did practice this earlier too. It was like, and I felt pretty good about it, but now it's not coming to me how I did it in my mind. It is Cullowhee. Final answer. I think that's right. Cullowhee. I think that's what I said last time, though. Oh, gosh. Man, I hope I got that one right. Cullowhee. Cullowhee, right? I don't know. Not a special request. It wasn't a town name, but Ann Wagner asked to pronounce this word, and it is Melungeon. I had to throw it in here just because I know how to pronounce that one, and I have to end with a win. I cannot go out with another loss. That cannot happen. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy these segments, and if there's another one that you have on your heart, send it my way, and we'll see if we can't get this thing resolved once and for all. Thank you guys. Have a great night.